Hi everyone, I'm Victoria Shtainer and I wanted to talk to you guys about mortgage rates. I'm a broker here in New York City and I think it's something that people are very nervous about today. The reason why they're nervous about today is because something called a Trump bump. As soon as the president was elected this year, what happened was the 30-year fixed mortgage rate jumped from 3.25 to 4.21 in a matter of 6 months. People are nervous and they're thinking that the mortgage rates will keep on jumping. So what do I tell my clients? People come to me and say, hey, I'd like to buy something that's pre-existing, like a house or an apartment that's ready and available now. I come to them and I say to them, let's contact a mortgage broker, which we do, and we find out from them what we need to get. So what do mortgage brokers want to know? They want to know how much money you make a year, how much money you made this year and last year. They also look at your credit score, your credit card reports, how much money do you owe to the credit card companies and other various mortgages. So then they give you something called a pre-approval letter, and then we know how much money you can borrow from the banks. And each bank is different. Different banks have different programs. Like Wells Fargo right now has a doctor's program where they give you a better rate if you're a physician. And Bank of America has different programs, and so does Chase. So basically what I tell my clients is, just because you bank at a certain bank, don't lock yourself in. Really shop around for the best product there is out there. And I help and advise them in doing so. Also, if you're buying new development, well, you're kind of nervous because the project won't be done in, say, a year or 2 years. Different banks have relationships with some of these developments and will let you lock in a rate at today's numbers, not in something that's going to be going on in 2 years. So why is locking in so important today? Because if the last few months have been any indication of what's happening to the market in terms of the rates rising, number one, and number two, we also have the inflation happening with Trump, and you see the stock market is rallying. We're now over 21,000. So by looking at the market indicators, it's a good idea to lock, because if the rates continue to rise, and that's what we expect to be happening, we will be, my customers' monthlies will be rising also. So that's why I think let's lock in the mortgage rates now in terms of what can happen later on. I'm here to help you and advise you in anything that I can in terms of real estate, also in terms of financing. Please let us know anything that you need.